From that, very glad you are still watching the Fast Show. My name is Simon Chris Makanga. And for now, we are going to be diving into our next segment of the show, and that is Perspective 2021, where we look at how the 2021 general elections are going to be like. And guess what? Today, this morning, I do have Chairman Norbert Mao, President Democratic Party. We are going to be speaking about quite a few things. In a few minutes, we are going to speak about lots of things. Chairman Norbert Mao.
Good morning, Chris.
Good morning.
It's an honor to be here.
And it's a pleasure to host you as well.
I was very glad to receive an invitation on Tuesday.
Yes.
To come here. At first, your media team thought they would interview me from my offices.
Yeah, I was told.
But I like discovering new places. Now, if I hadn't come here, I wouldn't have discovered this beautiful studio. And to, for the first time, appear here in person.
And probably allow me to say that you can make this your home.
I am happy to come here as long as I'm invited.
Yes.
I fear the penalties for trespassing.
It's not trespassing. Anyways, the reason as to why we invited you is to tap into your expertise as a politician and as a president, a Democratic Party. Let's start on a lighter note. What's going on in the Democratic Party? Ugandans are asking themselves, is your name going to appear on the ballot paper 2021?
Under the DP constitution, the party president is automatically the presidential flag bearer. When we hold our national delegates conference, where we elect the party president, whoever is elected becomes the flag bearer. I have high expectations that the delegates will choose me, because in DP, anybody who steps forward to lead the party must at the same time be ready and fit to lead Uganda. Now, this season, as you can see, is like the season in soccer. Players change teams. There is this window when people are crisscrossing from one party to the other. I think it is normal. Ugandans should know that politics is about choice. And a campaign is a way of giving Ugandans enough information so that they can choose the party and the people who best represent their interests. That's what politics is about.
Now, speaking about crossing from one party to the other, we've seen quite a number of people exiting Democratic Party, and Ugandans are asking themselves, could this be the last kicks of a dying horse in the Democratic Party?
If DP could die, it would have died long ago, because this is not the worst that we have faced. It's like if you have survived cancer, and then somebody says, well, you have a flu, and somebody says, are you going to die? And you say, well, I've survived cancer. That means my body has the resilience. DP has had a lot of challenges from its foundation in 1954. And I don't think it is right for people in the media to make the sweeping statement that a number of people are exiting the Democratic Party.
Every single day, by the way.
I wish you could name 5. Let me put it to you. Name for me 5 people who have exited the Democratic Party.
For a number of...
No, name 5. Name 5.
The Young Democrats, I think you know them very well.
No, you see...
Let's speak about the prominent one. The Lord Mayor, Elias Lukwago.
That one left DP long ago.
What do you mean long ago?
As you know, he has been an independent. If you're an independent, does it mean you really belong to a party? I think we were only being polite to recognize him as a member of our party. But you can't be a party member and at the same time an independent. So name the second one.
My job is not to name...
yeah, because I would like our viewers not to swallow this propaganda that a number... You could say that about parties like FDC, for instance, where you have seen their MPs parading and moving to another party. In DP, the pull factor in DP is so strong that our pull towards our party is stronger than any push factor. We are not pushing anybody out. The party is very tolerant. I am a person who believes in dialogue. I'm a person who is accommodative. So there is absolutely no reason why anybody should leave DP. We have disagreements in the party. Some members are not satisfied with things in the party, but there is no party which does not have problems. Exactly. So I just want to tell our viewers clearly that as far as I'm concerned, no DP member of parliament has left DP.
Okay.
At least until I see them being paraded, that's when I'll believe it. Because they know, as the Baganda say, awaka wasigala waka. Home is home. Yes.
Ewaka wasigala waka.
Yes.
Now, Chairman Mao, obadde ku mwanjo nnyo ogw'okuforminga alliance. Era kati waliwo omwana omupya owa NOP. I heard you speak a few days ago that you are so much willing to nurture the baby. But the baby has ambitions ez'okugatta ebibiina byonna ate nga naawe wali ku mwanjo nnyo gw'okulaba nga you form a coalition where you have one candidate contest against General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. And now you just confirmed that you are coming into, your name is going to appear onto the ballot paper. What are you saying that tewagenda kuddamu kubeerawo any alliance?
I think it is the duty of the media to explain to people what an alliance is. When you have an alliance, you choose single candidates for every position. For instance, how do you choose a joint presidential flag bearer? A joint presidential flag bearer is chosen from a short list of those who are willing to contest for president. So the fact that I have announced, the fact that Chagulanyi has announced, the fact that Muntu has announced, the fact that perhaps Besigye will announce, that is not a contradiction of an alliance. It simply means you now have a short list out of which you can pick one. That same formula will be used in the constituencies. Take the case of Nakawa. DP has announced Kenneth Kakande. NUP has announced Joel Senyonyi. And the SDP has announced Balimwezo. Now, they all want the seat.
Actually, Balimwezo is also coming as NUP.
I don't know about that. I saw the symbol of SDP on his poster. Well, these days there are so many political mongrels anyway. You can never know. There are too many mongrels, but it is up to him to clarify. But the point I'm making is that joining a coalition does not mean you can't lead it. I think the problem the media has is thinking that a coalition is a fait accompli. In DP, we have led the process. We have put forward a document for the Grand People's Coalition. Those who you are claiming want to unite all the opposition, they have never invited anybody for a meeting. Okay. I want to state here on record, I, Norbert Mao, and DP, we have never received any invitation from any presidential aspirant and from any political party saying, come and we talk about unity. If anybody wants to challenge me, let them. So why do you say they want to unite? I think what they want is to be supported. I don't think they want unity.
No, Chairman Mao, if Robert Chagulanyi faced you and asked you to join them, would you join?
You see, you don't form a party to join another. Would you buy a car in order to be towed by another car? You buy a car in order to drive and go where you want to go. So we are not joiners. We are negotiators. So we are willing to negotiate, and we don't rule out the possibility of supporting another presidential candidate if we agree. But DP is not a party which is like too weak to field candidates. I have been a presidential candidate before, and those who thought they were so powerful, some of them, we pushed them. We were ahead of them in some electoral areas. So I would be willing to support another presidential candidate. But they should also be willing to support me or any other presidential candidate. Now, that is the mindset we should go with to negotiate. We should be open-minded. But if you are going into a negotiation and you say, well, I'm ready to negotiate, provided everybody supports me, that is very arrogant, that is presumptuous, and that one is a mentality which DP will never accept.
Okay, we are going to have scientific campaigns, and your name is also going to appear onto the ballot paper. Chairman Mao, what do you make of the scientific campaigns? What kind of environment je tugenda okutambuliramu?
Ebya scientific campaign bitegeeza tewajja kubaawo enkuŋŋaana eza rally. Naye ekyo akakiiko k'ebyokulonda kakireeta mu bukyamu ate mu bumweji bw'amateeka. Amateeka gagamba nti ba candidates baddembe okukola enkuŋŋaana rallies. N'olwekyo ekya scientific campaign tekiri mu mateeka. Era bwe njogerera waliwo case mu kooti Jema gye yatwala katulinde ebinaava mu kooti. Naye olw'okubanga kati akakiiko k'ebyokulonda tukatadde ku nninga, bakkiriza nti kati tujja kubeera ne hybrid. Kitegeeza tujja campaigninga ku mikutu nga gino, radio, television, naye era tujja kukkirizibwa okutuuza enkuŋŋaana naye nga tugoberera amateeka ga COVID. So tutandikidde ne complete scientific elections oba digital, kati tutuuse ku hybrid. Naye engeri gy'omanyi emotions ebyobufuzi, lazima wajja kubaawo rally. Olaba Minister of Health mwennyini namulaba ng'alina ka convoy k'ebigere nga abantu bali mu kutambula. Ne President w'eggwanga mwennyini nsuubira wanaaba atambula ajja genda ayimirira ku makubo. N'olwekyo ffe tugenda kugoberera bye bakola, naffe tujja bikola. Campaign is so emotional. It is like mourning at a funeral. You can't tell people to mourn scientifically. It is an emotionally charged activity. So I think the sooner the government puts in black and white what is the nature of a scientific campaign, the better. Or else it will be subject to multiple interpretations. You'll find LDUs trying to interpret what a scientific campaign is. You'll find the police trying to interpret what a campaign is. And then rival camps will be reporting each other to the police. Somebody may find you distributing your flyers in a market and then go and tell the police that this one is disobeying the scientific rules. So the only way we can have scientific campaign is if the law is amended to accommodate it, and also if the rules we should follow are very, very clear.
Well, Chairman Mao, there was a not general, but there was a public outcry that waliwo wetavu okukyusa symbol ya Democratic Party, and I heard you comment about it. Nti kati agriculture yakyuka mabegako omukulembeze gwanga abadde advocating for mechanization of agriculture, baletewo earth moving equipments, tractors. So bannayuganda nga bagamba nti there is also need to change symbol ya Democratic Party okugijja ku nkumbi wakiri muteekewo tractor. What do you have to say about that?
Abannayuganda balina okutegeera what a symbol is. A symbol is not the be-all, end-all. A symbol represents something. For us, the hand hoe of enkumbi. Eraga nti ffe tuli kibiina ekikolerera omuntu wa wansi. The hoe is the most common implement. It doesn't mean that we are against tractors. Look at FDC. Their symbol is the key. But I have seen here you have digital access, fingerprints. These days you can enter a room by inserting a card key. It doesn't mean that you should abandon the key, but the key means you are unlocking something. For DP, the symbol means we are connected to the land and we are connected to the ordinary people. The NRM has the bus, I don't know whether they really travel by bus.
Unfortunately.
You would say you should now put a jumbo jet because that is the most modern. So it is our duty and the duty of our members to explain what the symbol of DP means. But there is no single Ugandan who is not connected to the Ho. In any case, during this season of COVID, only the Ho has been active. The key has not been active because people were locked in their houses. The bus was packed, and everybody was using our symbol to greet. Wherever you go, people are bumping their fists, what we call bonga. So there's no need for anybody to worry that because we have the hand hoe, therefore we are not modern. The Indian flag has the spinning wheel. Obviously, people no longer spin threads using the spinning wheel. We now have automated machines, but it has a deeper meaning than that. In our coat of arms, we have got a shield and spears. Surely, does the UPDF still use spears and the shield?
No, true.
But it symbolizes defense.
True.
Yeah.
Well, as we get lost from the studio, Chairman Mao, what is the future of the opposition in this country?
The president of Uganda and the ruling party have been threatening that they want to wipe out the opposition. I don't think that is going to happen because they have tried to wipe out the opposition when we only had two serious opposition parties, namely UPC and DP. Now we have more opposition parties. Maybe they can weaken some parties. They may weaken the opposition even, but I don't think they can kill the opposition. So the future of the opposition is bright because there is a cause. The opposition will only die if it no longer has a cause. As long as the opposition has a cause, it will still be relevant and it will exist.
Meanwhile, thank you so much for speaking to us. It's been a pleasure having you in the studios of STV.
Thank you.
And we are looking forward to hosting you once again.
I'm happy to be back anytime. God bless you.
Well, that was Chairman Norbert Mao, President of the party, and the gist of this discussion is the fact that I've liked him saying that his name is going to appear onto the ballot paper come 2021. My name is Simon Chris Makanga, and the first show returns in a bit.